Exciting news, Porsche has released the details on the .2 generation of the GT3 and GT3 Touring. Let's unpack the details and see what's going on here. Starting out with the exterior. The air curtains do look a little different. The headlights are also revised and now consolidate the running lights into them. Out back, the diffuser, the air inlets, the wing, and the deck lid have all been redesigned. All of this is in effort to improve aerodynamics and handling for the GT3. Now, one of the things that do remain constant is the motor. So the fantastic 4-liter naturally aspirated 6-cylinder remains. It still produces 502 horsepower, but the torque number has been slightly decreased from 346 to 331 pounds for the torque, and Porsche says this is because of increased emissions and exhaust regulations. So they really had to even tinker with the engine to maintain the 502 horsepower output from the .1 generation into the .2 generation. 6-speed manual remains, the PDK still remains, the 9,000 RPM red line still remains, but one thing that also has changed along with the torque figure is the shortened gear ratios. Now, to tie into that shortened gear ratio and the torque figure decrease, given that the torque multiplication of the short gear ratios, that should kind of even out the differences between the .1 and the .2 generation. 0 to 60 occurs in 3.2 seconds for the PDK and 3.7 seconds for the manual transmission. Now, jumping to the interior, all of the .2 generation changes for the 911 are going to apply for the GT3, except for one thing, and that is the rotary knob, ignition knob on the left-hand side. That remains for the GT3. I'm glad to see that happening. The bucket seats are also revised and look a little bit more comfortable, so I'd be excited to see what that looks like. Another thing, the GT3 Touring now has the option for back seats. The regular winged GT3 does not get this option. There is also a Visoc package available for the GT3 for the first time ever. The Touring also gets a lightweight package. It's just not called Visoc, but it does have a lot of the same options like the magnesium wheels and the carbon fiber bits. Now, the pricing has gone up drastically, $40,000 compared to the .1 generation. But in my opinion, I feel like this is just a market adjustment, because in reality, basically nobody is walking into a Porsche dealership and getting an allocation for a GT3 at the old sticker price. They were all going above sticker between $200,000 and $225,000, depending on options. And now the .2 generation starts at $225,000. So that's basically it in a nutshell. There are some other details, but those are the highlights. Let me know what you think. Are you leaning more towards .1 or looking for the new .2? Anything that you would change with the .2? Otherwise, thank you for watching this video. Until next time, drive steady.